I haven't filmed a video in probably over 2 or 3 months, and I'm a little bit rusty now. We just went through the ups and downs together. I'm gonna be showing you guys today this look right here. It's really natural color palette. Call this kind of my soft glam moment. Not necessarily the most natural style. I do really like our finished product. And if you guys want to hang out with me and watch me struggle, keep watching. I need to go get me some water. I figured that I would get on here today and I'm just gonna do a makeup look. Not sure what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna go for it. I'm going to go in with the Paint Pot from MAC. This is Soft Ochre. If you have a pinkier kind of undertone, then you can use Painterly. Or if you have more of a medium skin tone or deep, then you can use, I can't remember the name. Cannot remember the name. So I'm just gonna take the Soft Ochre and tap it over my eyelid. I'm going to kind of bring it up to my brow a little bit too, but not too much. Now, I've really been loving this Maybelline concealer. This is the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Concealer. I have the shade Fair 10. The coverage is insane. I'm gonna use the Real Techniques brow highlighting brush to do this. It has a little bit of a fluffiness to it, so we're not gonna have a super harsh line. I'm going to just kind of tighten this area a little bit right here. I'm just gonna bring it up so that this has more of a clean, defined shape, but it's not gonna be really harsh. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Magic Pigment. It said that it goes from powder to cream. What color is this? This is Coffee Date. I'm gonna pour a little bit of this out so that I can pick it up on a brush. I'm gonna grab a flat brush because I know that this could probably spread out the cream too. And then you would just have to use a different brush, I guess, when you're blending. Ooh, this is a really nice color. I'm just gonna use kind of like a fluffy crease brush. Yeah, you know, it's pretty easy to blend. It's blending pretty effortlessly. Because I have hooded lids, I like to kind of drag my shadows out a little bit, but depending on your eye shape is gonna be the way that you want to blend your eyeshadow. So do some research on that. I'm going to bring it out towards the corner of my eye, up to my temple. I'm gonna go into a brown pencil. This is the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in the shade Hot Chocolate. I'm gonna use an angled brush and just blend it upwards, going in the same shape that I blended the eyeshadow in. Ooh, she's cute. Keep in mind when you're blending the liner that you want it to be the same shape. You're gonna have to multitask here and kind of plop from one to the other. I'm just taking my brush and kind of dragging it upwards. Just taking it a little bit underneath here so we can add some shadow and dimension there. I'm leaving my waterline bare, if you notice, this inner part, because that is not an area that you want to close off. It's gonna make your eyes look smaller. I'm gonna go into one of my favorite palettes, which is the MAC Semi-Sweet ×9. I'm gonna go into this color right here. It is called Bamboo. We're pretty much mirroring the liner shape, but just in our crease now, and we're doing it with this eyeshadow. So I really want to exaggerate this shadow right here. If you have hooded lids, this is where you need to kind of create some depth. This brown in the center. You want to do just a little bit of Mocha Minded. I'm gonna start right here because that's the deepest part of your eye. Wherever you first place your brush is gonna be where the color is the darkest. And since that's the deepest part, that should be the darkest. Don't add any more product, just keep moving it around. I'm gonna go back into our Semi-Sweet palette. I'm gonna take the shade Drawing a Blanc. I'm gonna take it right under the highest point of my brow, right here, in the very center of my eye. I'm taking the color Cindy in my Carli Bybel and Anastasia palette. And we're gonna pack this on my lid. I think drawing a blanc was just making it way too warm or cool toned than I imagined. I wanted this to be like a really warm, almost kind of peachy look. Use the shade Slay in the P. Louise palette. This is the first one that she came out with. And I'm going to take a very teeny tiny brush and then I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of water. Ooh, this is really pretty. I'm gonna do some mascara. This is the YSL Mascara Vinyl Couture. And I'm gonna just I'm gonna go in with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I love this product. The smell of it is really nice. It makes your skin feel really good. Going to do one last primer. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. And it just kind of helps hide any texture that your skin has when you put foundation on. This is where a lot of your oil glands are, so a lot of people will get visible pores right here. I'm going to do a little bit of corrector underneath my eyes. I'm gonna take some of the Becca Brightening Under Eye Corrector. This is the medium to deep shade because I feel like the light shade just, it doesn't have the depth that I need for the darkness underneath my eyes. So what I'm gonna do for foundation, I'm going to start off with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is an awesome concealer, but I really like to use it as foundation. So this is the shade Fair Warm. I have gotten a little bit of a suntan, even though you can't tell. This is my suntan shade. So I'm gonna mix in the Candid Glow Moisture Glow foundation. This is in the shade 440 Caramel. The two of them mixed turn out into a really pretty color, and this is a really light coverage foundation. So the last thing that I'm gonna do to my combo, do a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand. This is in the shade Spotlight, and I am obsessed with this. I'm using this Eco Tools brush. It is the Precision Foundation brush. I like it because it's dense and compact, but it's also at an angle. It just hugs my face more. I'm gonna go into just the concealer and highlight some areas that I feel should be. Soleil Tan de Chanel at my e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm gonna start right back here at my hairline and pull it forward. I'm gonna take a little bit more and just put it right here, and then I'm gonna take a little bit, put it right there on the side of my nose. We're not doing contouring right now. I'm gonna go in with this, is one of my favorite bronzers. It's the CYO Bronzing Powder When the Sun Don't Shine. And then I'm gonna just apply this where I did the Chanel one. They're both very similar colors. Now what I'm gonna do is contour a little bit. So use the Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting Powder in the shade Light. And I'm gonna use a brush where I can have some precision with it. So it's a smaller brush. I'm gonna take it, tap off just a little bit. This is a contouring powder, so obviously we're trying to add in that bone structure. I'm gonna take the other side of this brush. I really like this brush for contouring. I can actually get a really straight line with this brush, which is what I like, just because I have a bump in the center of it, so it always makes me like. And then this powder, this contouring powder is insanely blendable. And then I'm gonna use this Maybelline Concealer because it's really good, like layered over top of things because it's so thin. It's just gonna make my nose look smiling. MAC Gold Deposit Mineralized Skin Finish. I've loved this product for a long time, and I haven't used it in a really long time, so I'm gonna see if I still like it. See, it just adds a really pretty glow and also a really pretty warmth. I still do approve of that. I'm gonna put a little bit of the Tarte Vibrant 24-hour Amazonian Clay Blush. And I'm gonna do it right under here. I want it to look like I have a real, like, blush. I think we need some lashes, so I'm gonna do some Demi Wispy. So I'm gonna use a little bit of the MAC Yash lipstick, or a Yash lipstick, and start like on the outer edges of my lip. Now I'm gonna take Charlotte Tilbury. This is K W, and I'm gonna take it right here in the center. I'm gonna go into that color Slay that we used in the P. Louise palette. Just applies really, really pretty on to the skin. It's a soft kind of highlight. And I'm gonna take a little bit of Cork from MAC, just because I want it to have a little more shape. I'm gonna take a pencil and line my waterline. Oh yeah, makes the biggest difference. And we are done. I'm so sorry that it took me forever to film a makeup video. I just wasn't feeling inspired and I didn't want to put something up that I did not like. This is our completed look. I hope you guys like it. I've really been liking these kind of peachy tones, and I think everybody has, so you can do whatevs. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want me to be posting now, because I don't even know. What would you watch? I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure to follow my Instagram, Madikaymakeup, or Maddie K, whichever one you want. And yeah. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one.